Okay, Jeremiah, this is Dave, and this is the 97 Kawasaki. I give you a tour of it. The seats, I tried to buy a repair kit. It keeps it from ripping, but definitely need seat covers. They do make seat covers. You can buy the seats. Almost everything you would ever need is going to be found on eBay or BMW Boneyard. I've bought stuff from them. So the things I've done to it is it didn't have mirrors. I've bought this set of mirrors, and that's why they're slightly different color. I began to polish out this window. It was completely yellow and non-transparent. You can see it's better, but it's not finished. It did have all the reflective stickers that were kind of chipping and peeling. I've cleaned those and taken them off. One of the problems with reflective stickers is even if you heat them, they don't necessarily come off in one sheet. They'll come off in peels. That being said, I don't know if I can show you. That resulted in some scrapes and stuff. This is just went a real quick pass with some black paint to cover up the fact that it's down to the primer. But realistically, this needs to be sanded and repainted. These are new, these covers. I put foot pegs on here because the ones that were on here were broken. These foot pegs are usually not there because normally there's a roll cage thing, and that's what these bolts are for. If you convert it to something that is going to be a two-seater, then this radio box will have to come off, and then you buy this. It's a little bit different piece, this piece right here, and they're actually pretty cheap. This I started to wet sand because somebody had spilled what looked to be brake cleaner on here. I was just going to completely repaint the bike. The stuff that I'm including with the bike is I've got vacuum gauges for synchronizing it. This is brand new. This was $100. It's the programmer computer reader thing. These are specific to BMW. They're feeler gauges, and I bought two sets at like $20-30 a piece because I didn't want to. I wanted to be able to do it all at once. This is a brand spanking new book for just a second. I bought a new book because I don't know anything about BMWs. It's a completely different beast for me, and it's all computerized. This is the fuel pressure regulator, and it actually fits like this, and it's directly centered under about where the battery sits in here. On the bike, when I got it, this piece right here was split. So what I did, I bought this to replace it, but it is a nightmare to get to, and to me it wasn't worth it for the repair. So what I did is I cut this off prior to the split, actually down here, and then there's a copper insert in there. I've heated that up and infused it in here. The copper is so that it backs it up when you put the hose clamp on. And then this is the fuel injector piece. But this is brand new. I just didn't want to go through the hassles of replacing that for the repair. It wasn't like mandatory. It does need this piece. They run about $30, $35 online on eBay. You can see I've got brand new braided lines. I replaced them all. And see if I can show you. Well, yeah, these lines. So anyway, all these lines are replaced. That was $245. My son is losing his shit. He's wants my phone, and I'm out here using it. So the seat is adjustable. It goes up and down and all that kind of stuff with this setting. This is the programming port that you would use for that programmer. The battery, as you can see, is kind of hard to get to. You do have to take off all of this stuff to get to the battery, and that's kind of a pain in the butt. These are all just switches I put in to fill the holes that were there from police lights and stuff like that. This right here actually turns everything black, turns off all your lighting. It's so that police could sneak up on you. I left that in. I thought it was kind of funny. It's got this cruise control on here, which they work. No one complains about them, but it's kind of bizarre how it is. You'll see the ABS lights flash. If you get on the BMW forum, that's a glitch that these bikes have, and that's caused by the ABS system will take a voltage reading as soon as you start to turn that key, and the voltage isn't where the computer for ABS wants it to be, so it flashes an error code. If it were to take that reading after the bike started, that wouldn't happen. So anyway, guys online, most of them will disconnect the lights. Some guys recommend taking the whole ABS system off and just running it old school. But anyway, you'll always see that light flash. I was gonna throw tape over it. The electric window, that's the screen button here. You'll see the turn signals work. Brake lights, all the lights and stuff work. You reset by this, which is weird to me. That's bizarre. So the keys do open this trunk space. This trunk space, if it's a police bike, will have 2 batteries. You'll have one there. This one supports all the lighting and radios, etc. If you're riding it civilian, which is how it's being ridden now, there's no battery in there. A lot of guys will there's a kit to put a stereo in there. The keys do work to unlock all of this stuff. It is finicky though. One side tends to be annoyingly, you have to shake and wiggle it to get it to work. It does have cosmetic things like this, but like I said, I was just gonna paint it. No leaks that I've seen. You know, just basic, needs to be cleaned up. I'm gonna go ahead and try to start this right now without the battery charger on there, and we'll see what happens. So you can see it actually started okay. I have not started it prior to this. I personally don't think that this does much. It isn't crazy knocky or anything nuts like that, but it does have some smoke, but it is like 40 degrees out right now, so some of that's that, but it does smoke. So I think it's a combination of carburation and I would definitely recommend a valve adjust. And I did fart with the throttle position sensor, and it's pretty close. It's got a little lag when you punch it. And you can see my smoke. So you would probably know more than me on what that is, but maybe it's a smoke screen for law enforcement. But when I got it, it didn't even idle. Like, I was lucky to get it home. I rode it about 65 miles an hour, about 25 miles, was very responsive, no shift issues, anything like that. But see this smoke? And obviously that could be bad things, but given the fact that carburation is way out of whack, it does have new spark plugs. But yeah, if you're trying to kill yourself off, smoke out your garage and piss off your wife. But anyway, that's the gist of it. It needs work, but it does run and ride. It's enough that a guy can work through these issues and stuff like that. So anyway, I probably should keep it because I actually love this bike. But see the smoke? That's something I hope you... It's definitely white smoke and it smells like fuel. So anyway, brother, hopefully that helps you make a decision on if you want to pursue this or not. Hopefully you do. If you don't, I'm totally down. I do have other interested guys and stuff, so it's not super horrible if you don't. But those tools and things will come with it, and I think a guy with your experience sounds like you could probably get this going really good. Oh, let me show you that. Also, I'm pretty sure there's a piece that's supposed to go under here. I remember seeing it online, and I think they were like 30 bucks. Again, most of the time you won't find anything on Amazon for this stupid thing. It's going to be eBay most of the time. And but it's got heated grips and all that's kind of cool. So I'm going to post this online and give you the link. And I'll talk to you later, man. I don't have this next weekend off, but I think next week... I have Tuesday, Wednesday off this week, and next week I think I have the weekend off, I believe. So if that works for you, that's cool. But like I said, I do think the battery doesn't hold a charge, even when I trickle charge it all night long. Today I just lucked out, I think. So anyway, talk to you later, dude.